1864. The Atlantic Ocean is a black, freezing void. Below the surface, a secret weapon slides into the dark. Inside, there is no room to stand. 8 men sit shoulder to shoulder in a tomb of cold iron. For hours they turn the heavy iron crank. The only sounds are their gasping breaths and the groaning of the metal. At the front, Lieutenant Dixon peers through a tiny glass viewport. He is hunting a monster. Out there, waiting in the blackness, is the USS Housatonic, a massive Union warship. The men crank faster. The air inside is already turning sour. They are breathing in their own deaths. The Hunley carries a single torpedo on a long spar, a lance of gunpowder meant to pierce the enemy's heart. They back away. A line pulls taut. Boom. The shockwave slams into the tiny submarine. The lanterns blow out. Darkness settles. The men freeze. They wait for the sound of rushing water. They wait for the hull to split open. Instead, but no water comes. Instead, the ocean goes dead silent. The sounds of the burning ship above completely vanish. The air suddenly changes. It grows heavy, thick, and suffocatingly cold. A terrifying, unnatural calm washes over the cabin. The panic evaporates from their minds. One by one, the men drop their heads. Not in pain, but as if falling into a deep, inescapable sleep. Lieutenant Dixon doesn't reach for the escape hatch. He doesn't touch the water pumps. He just sits. The cold doesn't bite. It embraces them. The submarine is no longer a vessel. It is a sealed sarcophagus. Without anyone to guide her, the Hunley begins to drift, away from the battle, down into the deep. The sea swallows the secret. The submarine settles softly onto the ocean floor, disappearing into the mud. 136 years passed. The world forgot, but the sea remembered. In the year 2000, archeologists finally located the wreck. They hoisted the iron coffin from its watery grave. Scientists expected to find a horror scene inside. They expected to see bones piled up at the hatches, clawing to get out. But as they cleared away the centuries of silt, a chilling reality emerged. There was no chaos, no panic. Every single man was still at his station. Their hands were still resting where they had been over a century ago. Medical experts searched for answers. No broken bones, no signs of drowning. The air pumps were untouched. If they were suffocating, they would have fought for air. If they were drowning, they would have screamed. Why did they just sit there? Science says a blast wave may have knocked them out instantly, but some believe something else entered that submarine when the lights went out. Something that put them to sleep. Something that told them their watch would never end. And if you stand in that lab when the lights go down, you can still hear it. The faint, rhythmic sound of 8 dead men still turning the wheel.